What's going on, guys? We are Tottenham TV here, back with another late video for you guys tonight. Sorry for the late notice, sorry for the late upload, but we have finally signed a striker. It's been so long. It's just been a long time since I can say these words. Tottenham officially announced the signing of Carlos Vinicius from Benfica on a 1-year loan with an option to buy of around £38 million. He comes to Tottenham as the top scorer in Portugal. He's 25 years old. He's 6'3". He comes. Finally, we have a foil to Harry Kane, someone who can take the pressure off him in terms of the goal-scoring burden, someone who can fill in for Harry Kane when it comes to playing Europa League games, when it comes to playing domestic cup games, and we have a plan B now coming off the bench in Premier League games when Harry Kane is tiring or it's not working for him, and we have someone who could potentially partner Harry Kane. It's all very exciting for us. He's going to take the number 45 shirt for Tottenham Hotspur. He wore number 95, I believe, for Benfica, but he comes here wearing number 45. It's a fantastic deal for Tottenham. The fact that it's only an option to buy instead of an obligation to buy as well, meaning there's not much financial outlay from Spurs. I believe we're paying around a £3 million loan fee, which is what Alistair Gold has been reporting, and a few others. So fairly cheap deal. I'm not sure what Benfica get out of this. Maybe just getting the wages off the books, because we know that apparently this is Mourinho's number one target throughout the window. A target man who's physical, who knows where the goal is, who's got a good left foot. And Mourinho obviously apparently really wanted him this window. We asked about him earlier in the window. We asked Benfica. We inquired about him. Apparently they were quoting back then €60 million for a transfer. But since then they've been knocked out of the Champions League, and clearly maybe due to the current situation with the pandemic, they've been hit hard with the finances, and without that Champions League money, it looks like that they're looking to get some money off the books and get some money in. They've obviously sold Ruben Diaz to Man City for €65 million, and apparently the new manager, apparently the manager for Benfica doesn't see Vinicius in his plans for next season, because he wants to play a different style of football to he did last season, and that is why he's become available, and he's exactly what we need. Out of the minutes he played last season, out of 18 goals he scored, he only played an equivalent of 19 games in terms of minutes. He actually played 32 games in total, but in terms of minutes played, he was coming off the bench a lot, and 6 of his 18 goals were scored. 6 of his 18 goals were scored off the bench, so he's clearly adept at coming off the bench and making an impact and scoring a goal. He got 24 goals and 13 assists last season in all competitions, in the equivalent of only 29 games in minutes time. So that shows that he's very efficient with his time on the pitch. He knows how to make an impact. Mourinho says he loves players who can come off the bench and look to make an impact and look to influence the game. This is clearly someone who can do that. And look, there's no doubt about it. Last season was his big breakthrough year for Benfica. At 25 years old, he hasn't had the most outstanding career so far. He definitely comes to the element of risk, because this isn't a striker who's proven by any stretch of the imagination. He joined Napoli a couple of years ago for £15 million and didn't see a minute for them. He was loaned out to Monaco and struggled a bit for them as well. Only played 6 months there and scored 2 goals. So hasn't had the best of time there, but since he went to Portugal, he played for Rio Ave for 6 months, scored 8 goals in 14 games, and he absolutely smashed out last season for Benfica, scoring obviously 18 goals. So he's also a player who has quite a bit of pace for a tall striker. At 6'3", maybe you expect him to not be a bit slow and relying on his strength. But actually, he's quite a mobile striker. He's not rapid, but he's got a very decent pace for a big man. So he's one who can definitely stretch defenders and definitely stretch defenses and definitely run in behind. So yeah, look, it's an exciting deal. We finally have a striker over the line. If you've seen the Tottenham social media, go check out. Absolutely hilarious, the announcement. He's typing into his computer asking about the announcement, and he's saying, "We're delighted to announce a striker." And then it says, "Did you mean left back? Did you mean midfielder? Did you mean..." It's very comical. You should watch that on the Spurs official. But yeah, Let me know in the comments below. What do you make of this signing? Do you think this propels us, this propels our squad into guaranteed top 4 for next season? Do you think now we have a much better squad than the likes of Chelsea, Man United? Let me know in the comments below. How good has our window been? I want your ratings out of 10 as well. If we get a centre back in, this is probably, you have to say, the best window of Tottenham since I've been supporting Tottenham Hotspur. You have to say it's one of the best transfer windows of all time for Tottenham. But as it stands, it looks like right now Skriniar might be a bit unlikely, but Tottenham are reportedly still in negotiations as of tonight with Inter Milan, so that deal is not dead just yet. Tottenham are still looking to get a centre-back in, but nothing is close at the moment, so fingers crossed we can get Skriniar before the end of the window, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, Carlos Vinicius has been announced. Apparently his work permit only goes through on Monday, so Tottenham have announced it before his work permit has been guaranteed. Well, apparently he will be getting a work permit because it's only a loan deal, but it's only going through on Monday. So Tottenham have announced a deal for a work permit, so unfortunately he's not going to be available in the squad for Sunday. So anyone talking about potential rumours of him being in the squad, that's going to be unfounded. He won't be available for Sunday, but he will be available after the international break. And now the plethora of attacking options Tottenham have into the international break. Obviously, right now, this past week, with Son being injured, we've had to deal with Lamela, Bergwijn, Lucas and Dele Alli supporting Harry Kane. But after the international break, we've now got Gareth Bale, Heung-min Son, and now Carlos Vinicius supporting the attack. Really exciting times. Firmino apparently said that getting a striker in this window was, quote, non-negotiable, according to various sources. I think Alistair Gold was tweeting that. So shows how important, how vital this signing was. We've left it a bit late in the window. People would argue that we could have done with him during this period, but we've got him over the line for this long season ahead. He's got pedigree over in Portugal, but obviously it remains to be seen whether he can do it over here in the Premier League. He's got the physicality for it. He's got the profile for it, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm excited. Let me know in the comments below. Sorry for the late update. Sorry for the late upload, but look, we signed a striker. It's guaranteed. It's officially announced. So tell me how excited you are. Like, subscribe and comment, and as always, come on you Spurs.